Alright, tennis guys. I am going to try rigging together a tennis camera mount system. I've been using a tripod until recently, but the tripod was causing two problems. One was I felt like it was taking up a little bit too much room in the backcourt. Sometimes when I was playing back, I felt like I was going to hit it. The other problem was on windy days or other reasons the tripod would tip over. And in fact, a couple times you can see the LCDs already busted on my camera up there, that black spot right here. Sorry, there. And the lens also got scratched. So I'm looking for something more secure and to give me more room. My idea was to get, I searched the internet, there was, sent some links. There was a couple of pole mounting systems, but they were like $50, $60, and I don't think we needed anything that expensive. So I went to the hardware store and picked up in Home Depot. They got a set of, in their window cleaning aisle, they got telescoping poles with like squeegees and dusters. So I'm gonna just use something like that. And you see the top of it is like a plastic threaded thing. I'm gonna screw in a hook. I'll show you that in a second when I open that up. But this telescoping pole is good for like, here, let me open it up real quick. That's almost a good, 4 feet at least, 5 feet close to maybe. So I should be able to hook it I'm gonna try an indoor court today. I'll get that hung on the wire where their curtain hangs, but it can definitely hook onto a fence also in the spring and summer and in the fall. Now, how do we get the camera on there? Well, most of these Amazon action cameras, they come with like mounting systems, all kinds of contraptions. I'll send you the link for the one I got. And it came with like this clampy situation, which just uses 2 screws to close. You can see here. So I'll thread the pole through the middle of that and then kind of clamp down on it. Sorry, my camera's all over the place. And that should hold the camera right onto the pole. And then I'll get the screw on the top part and we should be good to go. So let me put this together and then I'll also take a video. I'm going to the indoor courts in a little bit. And we'll see how it looks on the court. Stand by. All right, well, I got my hook on to the end of the pole. Probably should have picked a smaller or thinner gauge hook. You can see it cracked the little plastic housing, but it's in there. It's pretty firm. We'll see how good it does. So I guess one recommendation is go with a smaller hook. I used a number 6 size hook, so you can use maybe an 8 or a 10. Remember, the larger the number, the thinner the threads in the hook. So yeah, so try something thinner than I did. Definitely don't do a 6. Again, the hook is, in this whole system is not holding much, just a couple ounces. Those cameras, they just don't weigh that much, so you don't need a big hefty hook like I used. So I probably overdid it here, and I ended up cracking the little thing. It's not cracked all the way through, but anyway, we'll see how this holds up. Maybe I'd do some tape or something, or maybe I start over again. The pole itself was 10 bucks. These hooks are like 69 cents, so I could just do this project over again. But that hook is on there. It's really strong. I'm gonna now stop the video and I'll show how to get the camera on. All right, so here we're gonna put the camera on. Like I said, there's various pieces to help connect all this up. This one comes with like a clamp kind of system, a front piece, bracket, and a back piece. I put a little extra like 3M adhesive padding. That's that white stuff that you see. Sorry, super hard. I'll put a link to that. So I just put a little bit of that on the inside of these brackets on the front and back side. Sorry, the camera's folding. Just to give it a little bit of grip. So let's get this camera onto the pole. So for now, I'm just going to set it anywhere. You might have to adjust it for however high or low you want it. And when you get to the court, you're going to have to play with it. So first, let me undo this one all the way first. Get that really opened up. There, so that's pretty open now. Probably maybe do it a little bit more. And put my, well, I'll just open it all the way now. All right, so clamp that in one side, clamp it in the other side. See, yes, I don't know. We'll see if this works. Okay, I think both sides are actually engaged now on the pole. Yeah, so that's it. They're on there pretty tight now. The camera. It's kind of what it looks like from the top view. You get it? So you got these two screw pieces, right? Yeah, I'll do it with my toes. This piece right here and this piece right here, and they screw through the clamps. That has a couple extra pieces here that help connect the camera and the camera holder to this kind of bracket system. But yeah, they're on there pretty good right now. I'll tighten it up a little bit more and we'll see how it goes in a couple hours when I get to the court.